Let's take a look at example number 10 here. We have to find the first four derivatives of y equals x cubed minus 5x squared plus 2. All right, so we start by getting the first derivative. So y would be y prime as we derive it. We want to make sure that we have the left side over there. We want to say what our equation is, what we're actually finding, which is the derivative. So y prime equals, and now we're going to derive each of the terms one at a time, which we're allowed to do because of our sum difference rule. So the derivative of x cubed, yes, that would be 3x squared. And the derivative of 5x squared, we're getting used to this now, that would be 10x. And the derivative of 2 is 0. So there's y prime, okay? Now we want to get the first four derivatives. So now we get to the second derivative. That'll be y double prime. And we derive 3x squared. 3x squared will become 6x. And 10x will derive to 10, okay? So because again, this is x to the first power, so x to the first power drops to x to the 0. Anything to the 0 power is 1, so we have 10 right there, okay? And now we want our third derivative, so we're going to make 3 tick marks, okay? And the derivative of 6x will be 6, and the derivative of 10 will be 0. And last, we need our fourth derivative. Now, once you get to the fourth derivative or higher, again, you're not going to have to worry about this at all this year. It's just for this example. But in the future, when you're doing calculus, when you get to the fourth derivative or higher, you start writing that number up in the superscript. So y, and then in parentheses, we're going to have 4. And this symbolizes the fourth derivative. So the fourth derivative, the derivative of 6, is in fact 0. Okay, and in fact, any derivative after this is also going to be 0, because if we ask for the fifth derivative, well, the derivative of 0 is 0. So any derivative from now on is going to be equal to 0. And that's going to actually hold true for any polynomial. If you derive any polynomial enough times, eventually it will derive to 0.